What's going on, people? This is Art coming at you with another video. She will never honor her vows. She won't. See, your vows are a promise that you make to each other. Your vows are sacred. That sacred contract that say that I'm going to love you no matter what. I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of no matter what. And she will never honor them. She's not going to make sure that when you're sick, that you're taken care of. She's not going to make sure that if you fall behind, that she's got your back. Because the marriage is all about her, promoting her, making sure she's propped up. She's not going to prop you up. The environment that we're living in when it comes to marriage is pretty much dead. The environment has killed marriage. She doesn't have to honor her vows. She's not looked at as a bad woman if she doesn't honor them. She's not looked at as a horrible wife if she doesn't take care of you. Now you're looked at as a horrible husband if you don't honor your vows. See, all the onus is on the man. It's never with the woman. There's always an excuse. And that's what this environment has done. It's always give women an excuse to do heinous acts towards men. If a woman cheats on you, it was your fault. If a woman takes your money in a divorce, it's your fault. If a woman does not respect you, it's your fault. She doesn't have to honor the vows at the marriage, but you have to. You have to make sure that she's taken care of. You have to make sure that you provide for her. You have to make sure that you provide for the entire family and the kids. You have to make sure that the kids have everything. You need to make sure that she has everything, but she doesn't have to make sure she puts in her part. This is why Edmore and MGTOW are growing at the rate that they're growing at, because we said we had enough. We're not going to be stepping stones for women. We're not going to be stepping stones for our wives. We made a vow to each other, and we intend to keep it. Women only look at what's in their best interest, and their best interest is you keep your vows, but I don't have to keep mine. I mean, we'll see. I may do it once every 6 months. I may make sure that you may have like some broth soup if you're sick, or not. It's up to my discretion. But when it comes to a man, oh no, you're gonna have to do it no matter what. If you don't do it, then you're a horrible person. Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to treat you just like you treat me. If I'm making a vow at marriage to say what I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it. And I expect a return out of you. And if you do not feel like you need to do it, then you can go kick rocks. I'm not going to marry you. What's the point? What's the point of making a vow if you're not going to keep it? What's the point of promising something to someone and take that giant leap of marriage if you're not going to do it? Oh, I see what it is now. You just want to have your day. You just want to have the day that you can brag to your friends like, I'm married. See, a lot of women, when it comes to marriage, It's all about having that day. That's it. They just want to be married. But they never understand that the true marriage happens after that day. That's what we men think about. We don't think about, oh, we're just gonna give this girl this day. We're looking at like, okay, how are you going to treat me after that? Are you going to honor your vows to make sure that I'm taken care of? Are you going to honor your vows to make sure that our children, if I fall down, if I break my leg, are you going to make sure that you're going to nurse me back to health? They're not going to do that anymore, man. They're not. There's a lot of women. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some women that will. But for the majority, I say about 90%, they won't. They won't. Hell, I can remember when I was with a girl, I got sick. And this is when the one I was living with. I was sick the entire day. I spent the entire day in my bed. She did not come in one iota, 1 minute, 1 second in that room to make sure I was okay. If I needed some soup, I needed some medicine, whatever. I'm sitting there coughing, sneezing, snot, going everywhere, just feeling horrible. But guess what I did? I still had to get up and go to work. And you know what she told me? She told me that before I go to work, I need to wash the comforter and the sheets because she did not want to get sick. I cussed her the fuck out. I cussed the fuck out of her. You come in the room and telling me what I need to do before I go to work, and I've been coughing and sneezing. You know I've been sick, and you ain't came in there to just check on me? Oh, I left that bitch in a heartbeat, man. Cause I knew she wasn't the one. But that's what a lot of these females are, man. They don't give a fuck about you. It's all about them. The marriage is nothing about you. It's all about propping up her self-esteem, her clout. I'm married, this, that, and the third. Nah, man. That's not what a marriage is supposed to be about. It's about two people making a commitment to each other. They're saying that through sickness and health, we're going to make this work. And with the laws set the way they are, and with the environment the way it is, you can't put your trust in them. Because they will not honor their vows. At any moment, they can quit. So if any moment they can quit, why do it? That's the way I look at it. I know I'm going to honor my vows, but you're not. At some point that you're going to say, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And you're gone. Nothing I can do about it. I can't protest it or nothing. You're just going to have to go. Because you want to go. And if you have that power, immunity to leave a marriage and don't face any consequences because you broke up the contract, why have a contract to begin with? Why be married to begin with? How about everybody just stay in their own little place and don't get married? Because it's not worth it. It's not guaranteed. Because you're not going to honor your vows through sickness or through health, through rich or through poor. It's just not worth it, man. She won't honor the vows. This is Art. I'm signing out.